This video will explore a few paths for moving through a loss. Grief is a natural response to loss. It's one of the most universal things we experience as humans and as animals. We experience grief when some people die, when we lose a pet, when a relationship ends, when a certain job ends, life-altering events. Grief can play out in many ways, and there's no right way you're supposed to mourn either. It can be deep sorrow one moment and celebration the next. It can provoke rage one moment and spark new insights the next. It can be confusing, lonely, and liberating all at the same time, or in different stages. Sometimes grief can make us feel more indulgent and impulsive, with eating, drugs, or spending, for example. Sometimes we're in denial about the heaviness of a loss, or pretend like we're not affected at all. Numbness or avoidance feel easier than the confusing or disturbing feelings underneath the surface. Sometimes a loss can really disrupt our lives. It can feel extra hard to make decisions, do our regular routine and duties. And sometimes we doubt our ability to move forward or even survive. There's no predicting how we'll process a loss in our lives, because sometimes it's not until someone or something is gone that we truly recognize what meaning and space that relationship held in our lives. And yet, grief is not a bad thing. It's an important part of being alive. It's the process we go through to adjust to a life that's been changed. Grief can help us build skills, build resilience, and gain wisdom. It can give us a renewed sense of meaning or purpose. After all, our bodies have a natural inclination to heal and adapt. So, if you'd like help moving through a period of grief and loss, consider experimenting with some of the following paths. Number 1, be patient, gentle, and forgiving to yourself. Going through a rough patch is likely going to activate an extra dose of self-critical and distorted thinking. We can greet this reality with an extra dose of self-compassion to help balance things out.
Self-compassion is about just showing ourselves some mercy, some patience and understanding, and caring for ourselves the way we would to someone we really love. Expect and accept some reduction in your usual efficiency and consistency. Try to avoid making major life decisions or taking on new responsibilities if possible. And don't forget to allow yourself to have some good times or positive moments along the way without guilt. There's no one way to grieve, and it's different for us all. Take your time. Trust the process. Pat yourself on the back for any big or small step you make. After all, you're human, not superhuman.
Number 2, allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling.
You might encounter anger, shock, guilt, hopelessness, loneliness, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, disorientation, or relief and peace. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling or not feeling. Everyone mourns a loss differently. Your reactions are natural, normal, and to be expected. So go easy on yourself. Number 3, reach out to others and accept support. We might have an instinct to hide or bear it all alone, but navigating a loss can be easier when we allow ourselves to lean on others. Talk to a friend, a family member, colleague, or therapist. Share about the loss, share memories, share how you're feeling, and how life is different. Isolation and silence can keep us feeling stuck. You can also ask for some accommodations at work or school so you're not setting yourself up for failure. You can ask others to help you with work or home responsibilities you usually don't need help with.
Because sometimes we need extra help. Leaning on others during a rough patch is part of being human. It's part of being in a community. You are not a burden or weak for needing some extra support right now. We've gone through 3 paths for moving through grief and loss. If you're interested in exploring 3 more paths, check out part 2.